What if I told you we have a very good idea of when we're actually going to get the second trailer for GTA? There is lots of gaming news. It's been floating around the internet recently. A lot of it has actually been eaten up by things like the runaway success of Helldivers 2 and the long-awaited reveal of Elden Ring's massive upcoming expansion. But there's actually a ton of GTA 6 news that has come out recently that's been strangely not covered very well. We're talking about big news, the alleged second trailer date, a leak regarding the game's target frame rate on Xbox and PlayStation, and even some very trusted sources letting us know how they think Rockstar and Sony are planning in regards to GTA 6 and the PS5 Pro. We have a lot to go over, and while I was making the video, new gameplay details leaked from the same person who allegedly leaked the GTA 6 trailer a day in advance. So there is a lot for us to unpack here. Drop a like if you're excited for Rockstar's next big open world. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any future gaming news updates. And before we get into it, today's video is powered by One State, and I'm actually blown away by how much you can actually do in this game. You can literally do whatever you want. Take different jobs, start your own business, go down the path of crime. And along the way, you can meet a bunch of players that are actual real people in the game. Some want to be cops, some want to be soldiers. I've even seen some people form their own gangs and then they battle it out for supremacy. On that subject, they've actually added a feature where you can create your own gang, and I was thinking about starting one. What should we call it, and who wants to join? Come join my One State gang. We'll have our own base, we'll do missions, and we'll completely dominate the other gangs in the game. In that same update, One State has also added gang houses and a gang shop. You can hang out with your crew, you can gear up with weapons, new challenges before you take on rival gangs. And you're not doing this for nothing. You earn rewards by completing those missions and by taking part in the big scale events. And the coolest part of it all, it actually happens on a real map of America. So check it out, guys. I'll be waiting for you in One State. Be sure to download it from the link below. You can download it for iOS or Android and use my promo code when you do. One State, create your own story. Now, let's start things off with a quick update on the Florida Joker lawsuit, because it seems like reality finally set in and it no longer looks like the social media star is going to be taking Rockstar to court. But he does have new demands, which again are likely not even going to be acknowledged by Rockstar or Take-Two. They probably just get a little chuckle out of it in their meetings. For those that are out of the loop, I'll give you some quick cliff notes here, the version of it. The real world Florida Joker was very upset that there seemed to be a parody of him in the first GTA 6 trailer, threatened to take Rockstar to court for millions of dollars over using his likeness without permission, even though Rockstar doesn't actually need his permission to do a parody, and the Florida Joker's entire persona is based around a DC Comics character that he never asked for permission to use either. Rockstar and Take-Two basically just let the Joker yell about this, and they didn't take him seriously, for good reason. Because as of mid-February, the Florida Joker has a new demand. He announced he is no longer going to sue Rockstar, but now he wants to voice the in-game parody of him. I'm sure at some point somebody's going to tell him that Rockstar already has a voice actor for that character and they're almost done with the game as a whole, so there's zero chance they're going to even consider letting the Florida Joker come in and re-record all the characters' dialogue they've already put in the game. But at least the in-real-life Joker is coming to his senses, kind of. Now, generally speaking, if you threaten to sue someone for millions of dollars, they're not going to be super open to giving you a job just because you asked nicely. But hey, at least this arc is actually reaching a conclusion. Now, what you guys want to hear about is new gameplay stuff, so let's talk about it. Allegedly, the guy who leaked the GTA 6 trailer a day in advance just came out with new gameplay details, and assuming this guy is who he says he is, this could be big. According to the leaker, GTA 6 is going to feature dual-wielding, dismemberment, gore, a 3v3 basketball minigame, and an overhaul to carjacking that will make cars a bit tougher to open. They also said the sunsets will have 3 different colors, orange, purple, and pink for added immersion. That's cool. I'm 100% on board with all of these things above, and it seems to come from a reputable source. 3v3 basketball minigame? That's cool. Dismemberment? Gore? Remember back to Call of Duty World at War? Dual wielding? Yes, 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 yes. Now, when are we getting the second trailer? Well, so far the most interesting theory has been the bullet hole braille theory, but a new one is going around that might actually have some merit. This new theory involves a number of birds on screen during a certain section of the first trailer. Yes, I'm serious here. And before you dismiss this theory as pure nonsense, let me remind you, we're talking about Rockstar. The same company that's hidden GTA 6 teasers and things like telephone poles, in-game artwork, random GTA Online shirt textures. So don't dismiss the following bird theory because you think it's too far-fetched for Rockstar, because, put simply, it's not. So the new bird theory was first identified by someone on the GTA 6 subreddit who pointed out that during one of the establishing shots at the beginning of the GTA 6 trailer, there is a flock of 6 birds and a flock of 10 birds. Apparently, the flock of 6 birds is supposed to mean June, and the flock of 10 meaning October, meaning the next batch of GTA 6 trailers is going to come out in June and October. However, you could also interpret these flocks of birds simply as the number 6 and 10, and that could mean a number of things. That could be the date June 10th, one day after my birthday, but if you read the day before the month, it's now October 6th. So these are theories, and they're out there, yeah, but they're still fun to talk about, and it's going to be really funny if it ends up being true, and you'll get all the bird theory believers losing their minds at the fact that they were right the entire time. Now, let's move into something less theoretical and more news-like. It was recently reported by CNBC that several industry analysts have reported they believe the PS5 Pro is going to launch ahead of Grand Theft Auto 6 in 2025. Take-Two recently confirmed they don't plan on releasing GTA 6 before the end of March in 2025, which gives Sony 3 full months next year to launch the PS5 Pro before the game. Obviously, GTA 6 may end up launching later in the year, like September or October, but Sony is seemingly planning on using the hype of GTA 6 as a selling point for the beefed-up PS5, which ties in completely a different... it ties in with completely different insider reports that we've recently heard about Sony wanting to get the PS5 Pro out before the spring of 2025. This gives them a few months to prove to buyers that it's a much stronger version of the console and then ride that positive feedback into GTA 6, where the PS5 Pro will be technically the best place to play it. Sony has yet to officially confirm the existence of the Pro, but with how many details have leaked, it seems inevitable that it will be announced in the very near future, and with Sony's first-party game output looking slow over the next year and a half, the PS5 Pro seems to be a good way to keep players' interest while we all wait for the banger of a year that is 2025. I mean, it seems, in terms of game releases, the biggest of which is obviously GTA 6. But if you're only playing this game on the base console, what is your performance going to be like? Well, some new reports recently came out about what frame rate Rockstar is building GTA 6 to target on the Series X and the PS5. According to a report initially by Tweaktown, an insider known as Moore's Law is Dead, revealed that GTA 6 is going to be targeting 1440p at 120 FPS or 4K 60 FPS on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and it will all be thanks to the use of AI upscaling that the new console will be able to take full advantage of. Now, plenty of games run at both of these, honestly, on the base PS5, but hardly any of them get up to 60 or 120 frames per second. Having the PS5 Pro given that kind of output on a game as huge as Grand Theft Auto 6, that's a huge win for the system. It would definitely make the PS5 Pro the console to own if you're planning on putting a lot of time into GTA 6, which I know most of you are. Now, as for the base consoles, Moore's Law is Dead also claimed that GTA 6 will be targeting 40 frames per second on the base PS5, which means you should probably expect that from the Xbox as well. So it's not 60 FPS that a lot of people are hoping for, but it seems like it's going to be kind of that middle ground between 30 and 60, plus playing at 40 FPS on a 120 Hz monitor feels a lot better than playing at 30 FPS on a 60 Hz one, so there's that. Although if I had to guess, the Xbox Series S will likely still be capped at 30 frames per second given the hardware limitations. Rockstar may be wizards with their graphics, they can only do so much. And I just want to know, 2024, 2025, why are we still having this 30 FPS conversation? Now, Rockstar isn't the only company benefiting from all the GTA 6 hype, because a report recently came out from Netflix that is making their future in the gaming world look brighter. So in case you didn't know, Netflix actually has a gaming platform that is kind of a more subtle version of the Google Stadia. I know. It allows you to stream games directly to your device instead of having a physical game machine. Some of the older GTA games were added to Netflix's gaming platform a while back, and it's now been reported they're actually dominating the platform thanks to the GTA 6 hype. In fact, the 3 available games right now, GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, were literally the top 3 most popular games on the Netflix gaming service. So it stands to reason that the console makers are probably just as excited for GTA 6 as you and I are. Ubisoft reported not too long ago they're actually very excited for GTA 6 because new open world gamers are going to be interested in their games as well as Rockstar's. Everybody wants a piece of the pie with GTA 6. Everybody wants to be in the wave or the wake of it as well. The Netflix GTA deal is very lucrative for both parties. It's not even close to the kind of profits that are going to be coming from the launch of GTA 6 next year, so who knows? Everybody involved is going to be making money. You don't even have to be part of that team. You could be part of another gaming team, and you're probably going to make money. So my question for you is simple. Do we believe the birds? Are we going to get a trailer in June and then one in October? You guys let me know what you think. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon.